What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Smitty Smith, Simp to Suave. You already know you gotta say smooth and suave. Shout out to all my swooves out there. And today's video I'm talking about my hair transplant that I got in Istanbul, Turkey. So today is my 1 week update so far. Right, I'm going to be giving you guys a full 360 view and close-up of both my donor area and my recipient area. So where I went to AsliTarcan and basically got 4,700 grafts implanted to the front of my head, right there, that area. And for the most part, after your procedure, they give you an actual card that's signed by the doctor and signed by the believed to be translator of the person that you're talking with, communicating with, and it tells you how much grafts were actually implanted. So they give you this card or so, right, that tells you how much grafts were actually implanted and performed on your head in the procedure. So mine has says 6,200 right here, right? That led me to believe I had 6,200. So I was, pretty tired. I was like, yo, it was good. Like, I already wanted a more conservative approach. I wanted 3,000 max at first. They were trying to tell me 5,000, trying to get a little bit more maximum graft implantation. I was like, no, 3,000. I personally didn't feel I needed that much. I'm about to be showing you my before pictures right now. And yeah, I really didn't feel I needed that much for the first part. As you saw, my hair is pretty wavy. I personally didn't feel I needed that much. So when I saw 6,200, I was furious at first. But then told me it was 4,700. Actually, it was probably a mistake or so. So I was like, okay, cool, that calmed me down. But yeah, so got 4,700 in the front right here to fill out. As you saw before from my previous pictures, right here is going a little thin. Well, it wasn't going thin. There was literally no hair right here in the frontal region right here. As you can see, I had grafts implanted mostly in this frontal area right here. This was mostly where I wanted to go. They also informed me that for the most part, that since I'm a younger patient, that I will start to recede a little bit more. So they try to do a little bit more than that. And they also did some temple reconstruction, as you can see. Being in Istanbul was actually pretty fun, I went and explored downtown, things like that. Only thing that sucked was the fact that when I got there, there's actually a lockdown for the locals for the most part. So I couldn't really do much things that I actually wanted to do, like go to Turkish baths and things like that. So I did vlog my other days, so days 1 through 6, leading up to this day 7. But I was having a little technical difficulties with my actual GoPro and the audio quality of some of them, so it's going to take me a little longer to actually post up these days 1 through 6 or so of the whole procedure and vlogging and the people and whole interactions with a lot of the staff there, because everyone's pretty friendly for the most part. Yeah, so being as day 7 right now, what I've basically been doing to upkeep, been using the shampoo and repair foam that they gave me. So this is the foam right here. I've been using this morning, night, and also a little bit within the afternoon, just to keep the grafts don't die out and things like that of that nature. Right. They also informed me to use the shampoo that they gave me, hair repair shampoo, every other day. Right. As you can see, my actual area is actually scabbing up. The scabs in my donor area actually already scabbed up, and a lot of them already fell off for the most part within the wash. But right now, since this is still delicate and my head is still a little bit numb, I haven't been trying to remove any of the scabs and stuff, but you can actually start to see some of the hairs starting to come through, poke through a little bit more, along with my other hair growth. The scabs take up so much density that it looks like you have more hair than what it is. but now that your hair's starting to separate, you start to move a little bit more with actual shampooing, and also with sleeping. You're starting to see that, well, I'm starting to see that there's a little bit more spaces in between each hair. Right, I'm gonna try to get a close-up to show you guys that you can start to see spaces. This is the left side, right here. Left frontal recipient area. This is the right side, right frontal recipient area. Alright, now I'm going to give you guys a view of the donor. This is the left donor area. And now going to the right donor area, right side donor area. As you can see, the right side looks a little bit more reddish, pinkish, and doesn't look as good as the left side. And then this is the back. We'll try to see if I could actually get a good video of the back for you guys. But I actually feel like that would actually close up, like you wouldn't see those gaps within the hair follicles once my hair actually starts to develop and grow more within the coming weeks, coming months. In addition, what I also noticed is that one side, I believe it's, yeah, this side of my donor area, it looks a little bit worse than this side. It looks like they really got me on this side, but since it's only week 1, I think this is pretty much expected for the most part. Like, even though it's a little pinkish, once the hair actually starts to grow back, I'm not sure if it'll actually fill out. Praying it does. So I'm not really too worried on that right now. And I'll give you guys another video on what I've been doing and actually to help feed my body in the process to aid in my recovery and the growth of my hair. I experienced some symptoms, especially swelling. The whole forehead first started to swell because I tried my hardest to not look down. Like, they tell you not to look down whatsoever, because then after the procedure, since you inflicted trauma to the head, right, the swelling and all the blood that's flowing through the head will start to seep down and cause your face to swell. But you really wanted to go backwards, right, within the drainages of your body, of your head. So for the most part, I tried my hardest, slept upright, everything, and then it was the third day, when I was waiting in the waiting room, looked down for like about 2 minutes, all of a sudden right here started to swell up. Went on the airplane. After that, took a nap on the airplane, woke up, and it's a good thing I had glasses, so I had sunglasses on, and I actually put my do-rag on just lightly, right? Didn't tie it or anything, just had it flowing down just so, you know, I could look a little bit more more incognito for the most part. But yeah, I went to the mirror because I felt my eyes were a little bit itching. I'm like, why is my eyes itching? I looked, my face was swollen. My eyes was swollen, started to migrate down. But it only lasted about 3 days, and now it's fully gone for the most part. My face looks pretty good, back to normal for the most part. In addition, what could I say? Yeah, in addition, another symptom that I was feeling was a little slight burning. I'm not sure if anyone was feeling that burning, or not much of a burning sensation. It's more of a heat sensation, like the back of your head is very, 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 very hot, right? And I think that's mostly due to the fact that the nerves, since my head's still a little bit numb, which I could tell because when I start to touch right here, right, I don't feel my hand sensation as much as if I would have touched back here. I can actually feel my hands, whereas right here, I'm not really feeling it as much. In the back of my donor area, I feel it, but there's a sensation there, this like heating sensation. which makes it a little hard to sleep at times. But since I'm at day 7 right now, going to day 8, I haven't had that much problem sleeping as I did with the first couple of days. First couple of days was like hard, super hard to sleep. Like I was up. Alright, but for the most part, that's been my symptoms that I've had. I had a little bit slight itching too, but it wasn't nothing major. Like if I just went like this, slight stroke down, right, then I wouldn't feel the itching anymore. It wasn't anything where you had to like claw at the back of your head or the front of your head, like yeah, nothing crazy. But this right here is my 1 week update. Another thing I'm gonna start to implement into my regimen once it gets to week 2. That's when I'm gonna start to actually, because they said you could actually start to shave your donor area like a couple of days after, but it's healing, so I wasn't gonna do that. So I'm gonna start to implement once it's like week 2, start putting some oils and stuff to help with the growth. And so far I have this Pantene oil that I actually bought in Istanbul. As you can see, the writing and everything is still in Turkish, but yeah, that's what I'm also gonna start to implement my regimen, along with bump stopper. So I still have this 10 skin from like 2 years ago, because I usually get a lot of razor bumps when I get a haircut. So I usually tend not to actually get the back shaped up and things like that. But if I start to have the razor bump problem again, I'm gonna start to use that and try to find another solution for the razor bump treatment, because this 10 skin is not cheap. It's about $20 a bottle, $15 a bottle. That's crazy. That's crazy. Alright, so try to find another solution for that. Another thing is, for the whole cost, the procedure, the whole cost cost me $2,300. Like I originally wanted to do DHI, because since I had a lot of waves, you know, I just finished waving up, feel me? I was spinning 360, spinning everything. I didn't want to mess up my spin cycle, feel me? I didn't want to mess up my pattern. But they told me that for my hair type, FUE would be best. So for DHI, it will be $900 more. So it will be $2,600, right? If you were doing DHI. If you're doing regular FUE, that's $1,700. So I sat there, took a day, and thought about it once I was already there, and I was like, screw it. If I gotta shave it, I gotta shave it. So shaved it off. Right, I'm gonna have to work back on getting my pattern once everything's all healed up and things like that. So yeah, $1,700 for the procedure, and then I went and got some ozone treatment. I think the ozone treatment really helped a lot. It helped to clear my skin, and it also helped with my donor area, especially with the PRP too, because the ozone was actually ozonated blood was actually used for the PRP treatment too. And I'm gonna have a couple more other videos explaining the whole ozone therapy helping with hair growth and hair transplantation, and also mesotherapy, which is something they also try to sell you, which is basically stem cells that you can actually inject into your head. So don't want to make this video extra long, because I'll be coming to you guys with the actual 2-week update, and also been trying to get out the vlogs from the other days, see if I can actually spare some audio, and if not, I'll just do a voiceover of what was happening during that day, so you guys can see what's happening too. Another thing is, last thing is, something that can actually help you guys when you're in Turkey is using this app that I downloaded. So this app is basically a translator. So since a lot of people, not much people speak a lot of English in Turkey, whereas like other European places, like if you were to go to Sweden, things like that, people actually do speak English and actually like to speak English. Turkey is not much people that actually do speak English like that, and if they do, it's probably a little bit minimal. So I have this app called Translate Now, right? As you can see, I I use it to actually order food too. So the first one of the foods I got was a kebab, chicken mixed kebab, which was tabuklu terasik kebab. I butchered that, but whatever. Yeah, so this is the app right here. Translate now. Right, you can download it. It's free. And I think they actually have things like $3.99 for a week or so. So you can probably just do that while you're there for the whole week. $4 extra. That's nothing. Not gonna break the bank. And they have a button right here. So the mic button, where if you click that, right, if someone's speaking Turkish, then it will actually translate what they're saying over to English so you can actually understand. So you wouldn't be out of the loop. You wouldn't be there like, yeah, you wouldn't be there looking like that, looking stupid and nothing like that. So you can download the app when you go there. If if your translator's not with you, and some of the people that you're speaking with are only speaking Turkish, they can't really speak English, you can actually use that app. So it's your boy, Smitty Smith. This is the 1 week update. Comment, like, subscribe. Tell me how my 1 week update is looking, how my results are looking, things like that. Think about your results. If you actually went to AsliTarcan too, what was your experience? Or I said AsliTarcan, AsliTarcan also, your experience. And yeah, you can also follow me on Instagram at PrinceTerra_. So that's PrinceTerah_. Hit me up with any questions, things like that about the whole process, and catch you guys on the 2 week update.